Hi there, Aries. So good news as we move into June. First of all, Mars is right in your sign, giving you your swagger back. You're feeling more magnetic, confident. You've had some career shifts as well. Things have been really a struggle for a lot of my Aries out there. I am an Aries moon myself, so I've been feeling the pain. And do you remember we had all those planets in Aries, a lot of things going on. But the good news is your heart is finally clear. But the universe is opening up a portal to the past, okay? Now, I do feel June is very significant for an ex to come back. I know some of you already are like, get out of my face, clicking off the video. I understand, but I'm going to tell you, I do feel that a random text, a vivid dream, something's coming up, okay? But this time is not about repeating old cycles. I feel like this person has changed a lot. Like they have changed so much, and they themselves have gone through a massive energetic reset. And so are you, or so have you. And so your heart is going to feel a little bit lighter too, especially because I believe, Chiron is moving out of Aries. So there is a massive healing for relationships. That is the wounded healer. So I believe it is going to be moving out of Aries in June. If I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me down below, Aries. I know you will. I love the bluntness of an Aries. I can be very blunt. So please don't ever feel shy to correct me. But let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Welcome to the garden. We have the Observer. So you're definitely looking, you're definitely already, even with this reading, you're looking at things from a different perspective. We also have this fortune cookie. Fortune cookies could be significant for you. You may have gotten a fortune cookie recently or had a reading, something that brought you some information. This says not for you. And then what else do we have for Aries? And yes, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Treasure Island. Nice. Some of you are taking a vacation. I feel. Ooh, turtles could be significant. Foxes as well. Okay, so what I'm picking up is you have been observing someone. You have cut someone off. You did, but I feel you still either, you can flip this, double dip this, but I feel someone has been lingering in the other's energy, where it's you lingering in theirs or them lingering in yours. And yes, you've been focused on career and stuff, but I do feel there's this curiosity and this connection. So I'm looking at the 6 and the 9. So 69 could be significant, and 6 and 9 remind me of the yin and the yang. So this is definitely a strong connection, but it feels like a new connect. It feels, even though it may have been from the past, it has a newer, fresher energy to it. Aries, for a while there, bottom of the deck, truth be told, into the sea. Who likes water around here? I know I love water. Something about water and being on a boat, the ocean, Florida, getting Florida very strong, loving the water all the time, just water. That's all, which is funny because you're a fire sign, but there's something significant about water and owls, boats, and the ocean. There's something significant about that coming through. Okay, moving along. So what I feel is that you did not think that this person was for you. And it wasn't just you. They also thought that you weren't for them. Something happened here. There was a blockage. There was some pain. There could have been some upsetting words. There could have been a big blowout and an argument that took place. And it's like, okay, we're done. Finito. We're not coming back from this. We're never going to get back together. I'm hearing that song. We're never, ever, ever getting back together by Taylor Swift. I know, cheesy, but I'm hearing that song. I'm also hearing Someone That I Used to Know by Gautier and Kimbra. So this was supposed to, I'm giggling because this was supposed to be done and over with, but truth be told, it's not over with. And you've had some time to reflect. a lot of the block was coming from Chiron being there in your sign. It was because this was a very significant, especially since I would say last year in August, you have been going through some stuff, Aries, and the astrology has been hitting you like a nuclear weapon. It has been hitting you a lot. You have been going through so very much career-wise, and it's like this was on the back burner and you were okay with that. But there's something special or significant about June that really has you thinking about this person and this person thinking about you. You may even bump into each other or end up at the same place, not even meaning to. Even if you live at a distance, you may end up living in the same place. Ooh, that was a slip, but not on purpose. I mean, yeah, it wasn't on purpose and not a coincidence. Yeah, you could end up, maybe you all don't live in the same place anymore and you're going to run into each other. That's interesting. I'm also drawn to this mask. This mask is giving the vibe of, I'm hiding my true feelings. I'm not telling you how I feel. I don't want to be that open with you. And someone getting their emotions together here. You and this person were at peace. There's an egg here, so something's being birthed. But you and this person were at peace with the way that things were. For a while it hurt, it was painful for both of you, but you accepted it. Both you and them accepted it. Again, you and this person both seem to be real go-getters, and both of you were focused on other things. So something happens in June and boom, it's like both of you are thinking about each other, dreaming about each other, and you have to talk to each other. Who's going to reach out first? I believe it's your ex, Aries. Or you maybe you've been rewriting messages over and over again and not sending them. Something else, people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. So if this person is saying that they've changed, I see you observing them. Again, the observer, I see you observing them and really looking at their actions. Have they changed? Have they grown? Are they a different person, or are they just saying that they've changed? But you're going to notice, I'm telling you, this person has changed. They're going to communicate honestly with you, and I feel that you're long overdue for honest communication with this person. It's been a long time coming. So both of you had to let go of the need of control, let go of the need to steer the ship. It's just like I'm relaxing to see where this journey is taking us. Both of you. I love that you're on the same page with this person. You may not even realize this. You may have just realized this through the reading, but it seems like you and this person are on the same page. It's giving twin flames. It's giving soulmate. Yeah, because it feels like, okay. They're seeing you as having a lot of red flags, and you're seeing them as having a lot of red flags. However, I think that both of you had some extreme circumstances that brought you together and caused a lot of this energy. And I believe that it caused both of you to see things that weren't there, or possibly see the reflection of your shadow side from the other person, if that makes sense. There were red flags in you, and there were red flags in them. For a while, because both of you had shadow side energy that was out of control and inner childhood wounds that needed to be healed that neither one of you were taking care of, and then finally Chiron hit you in the butate in your sign, you had to be pulled apart. That rejection was divine protection. You had to be pulled apart. And you know that saying, there's a pot for every lid? This is the lid to your pot. They are the lid to your pot, and you're the pot to their lid. However, you both had to grow and come into that energy because you both were operating from a very low vibration. That's why at that time it wasn't for you. And I'll tell you why. Some of you were with someone else, or vice versa, or both, were with other people. And you loved each other, cared about each other, but you could not be in a relationship together. And that wasn't cool with spirit, and that's not how it needed to go. The two of you made it kind of messy. I'm just going to be real. But this relationship is a treasure. You're going to discover how much they've grown. They're going to discover, that's why it feels, this is an ex, but this feels like a really new energy, and it's a time of discovery. Yeah, there's a lot of gifts and valuable lessons coming from this connection. It's really beautiful. And I feel like there's a lot of honesty in June, and there's a lot of opening up to each other and realizing that you are two different people now, that both of you have grown as individuals. You have grown up a lot, and you've had to grow up because you both have been through some very dark and turbulent times. And so that, when you're separated from someone like that, if they are truly meant for your life, you will see how much they've changed and grown. They will change and grow. If they're stagnant, then that's probably a karmic partner. But we're talking about people that are growing and they're out of their comfort zone. Like, they're different. They may even look different when they come back around. There's a difference in them, but it's really beautiful. It's like the same essence that you fell in love with is still there, just like you for them. Like, you still have the same essence, but there's been a lot of growth and change to make the relationship better, where you all could come back together and have a healthy relationship without all of the baggage that you had before, because there was so much baggage, so you couldn't really enjoy each other. And there was a lot of arguments and a lot of disagreements and a lot of issues with substances or cheating or lying or something happening. And maybe you guys didn't cheat or lie to each other, but it was an affair. I don't know. Oh, the Hermit. Yes, both of you have been in this soul-searching energy, and you really have, Aries. You've been soul searching, deep diving. Some of you, your 12th house could really be highlighted right now. There's something about the 12th house coming up and how you've needed to work on your subconscious fears or things that kept you from fully opening up to this person. This is Virgo energy, so they could be a Virgo sun, moon, rising, or Venus. I feel that we're coming out of the dark into the light after we've done some major heavy lifting, spiritually speaking, a lot of soul growth. Anxiety, up late at night, thinking about the other person, Aries, wanting that 10 of Cups, that happily ever after. That happily ever after. Will this ever come? They never left your heart, even though you thought you were busy and had moved on. Same for them. You never left their heart. The two of you were always connected. Tell me more about this 10 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, but we're taking things slow. I feel when you do reconnect with this person, Aries, you're going to be taking things slow. You're not going to rush into it. It's like dipping the toe in the pool. It's cold. It's a little cold. I don't want to jump all the way in yet. So we're just dipping. We're just feeling the temperature. We're just feeling things out. And that's okay. That's what you need to do. Because again, let actions speak louder than words, right? Let them show you that they've changed. And if they haven't, then they haven't. But I do feel for a lot of you, this person has changed, and you yourself have changed a lot. Cross watchers, this is for your Aries. Let me know down below. Do you see some changes with your Aries? Let's get some soul to soul connection cards. If you would like to book a personal reading, that information is down below. Remember, this is a general reading, so if you want to get more in depth with your experience, you can get a natal synastry chart reading from me or get an in-depth look at your natal chart, as well as book a private reading. I do both. Cupid, love is in the air when Cupid's around. Wow, sorry, I just kicked the camera. Hearts may be significant, or angels. You might be seeing angels a lot, or hearts in random places. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Receptive. I'm telling you, this love story is not over. It's not over. It's not. This was meant to be. And Aries, some of you are going through a very significant change or challenge before the two of you can come into a relationship or union, if you want to put it as a twin flame. Not everybody wants to, and I respect that. Ooh, the card does not want to come out. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Emotions. Look deep within your emotions. You have been. You have, and you find that you still love this person. There's a lot of signs. A lot of signs everywhere. The songs that you shared coming up a lot. Very much coming up a lot. All right. I'm going to end with, let's end with these beautiful heart-shaped cards that I love so much. Let's see. Since we're talking about hearts, twin flames, manifesting miracles. Some of you, this is a twin flame connection. And there's that angel again. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Both of you have done this. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Both of you have done this. You have done a lot of healing work. Be aware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Oh my goodness. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. This is what the two of you were working on. A lot of you listening, you're twin flames, and you know it. You know it, don't you? You know it. It's true. It's true. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Ooh, transformation. And look, there's a lot of growth and change. So your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. With that, I am out. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you, Aries. Take care, be blessed, and stay safe.